Alright, so we're going to be integrating x cosine 3x dx. And the way we're going to integrate this is by integration by parts. So integration by parts is uv minus the integral of v du. So the reason we have to use integration by parts is because we can't just do u sub and substitute u equals 3x, because that just gives us 3, nothing cancels, it doesn't work. So instead we're going to separate it. We're going to have u equals, we're going to have du equals, we're going to have v equals, and dv equals. So generally we want to put u as something we can derive to give us a number that will help us integrate. And you'll see what that means later. And we want to set dv as, it's usually the hardest one. So for dv, we're going to have cosine 3x. And for u, we're going to have x. So we have to derive u and integrate dv. So if we derive x, du is going to be 1. If we integrate cosine 3x, we're going to end up with the integral. If we integrate cosine, we get sine 3x, and out in front of that we're going to have a 1/3. So the 3 inside the parentheses would multiply by the 1/3 to give us the 1 in front of the cosine, and the sine, when you derive that, you get cosine. Alright, so now we're going to plug this into our formula. So we have u, which is x, multiplied by v. So we have x divided by 3. I just multiplied the x and the 1/3 first. Multiplied by sine 3x minus the integral of v du. So minus, I'm going to put the 1/3 in front of the integral. 1/3 sine 3x dx. As you can see from there, integrating sine 3x is much easier. We can do that pretty easily. So our final answer should be x divided by 3 sine 3x minus, so if we integrate sine, we're going to get negative cosine, so that makes this a plus, and it's going to give us negative 1/3 cosine 3x. So we change that to a plus. Well, if we take 1/3 multiplied by 1/3, it's going to give us 1/9. So I'm just multiplying this by this. So it's going to give us positive 1/9 cosine 3x. And then we have to add, you can't forget, we have to add a plus c. And that is your final answer.